etude number 1. Etude number 2. Scale example, C major scale, and also chromatic scale. I'm a Bassoon teacher in the University of Wyoming. Today I'm going to talking about how to prepare this year on Wyoming All-State Band. Alright, so talking about in general stuff, what we're looking for is nice and good full tone, and also nice and clear rhythm, and also intonation. So what we need to do, you need to have a really good app for the metronome and tuner. If you don't have it, you can buy, of course you can buy those tools, but that's your friend. You have to practice with those tools all the time. All right, accuracy is really important. When you make a mistake, let's go back 1 or 2 clicks slower and then practice until you make no mistake. If you keep making mistake, means you practice for the mistake. You don't want to do that. So let's practice with really slow and really accurate. Alright, so talking about an etude 1, and this etude 1 is you can show off your dynamics, also your articulation. And then this first phrase, almost everything is C major scale, which is if you practice the major scale, it should be easy to do. And also one of the really important aspects with this etude number 1, I would heavily and also emphasize you guys to learn flick. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, just email me. I will happy to describe what the flick is. Basically what you have to do, and above the A is pushing this A key, B flat, B, C in this key, and D key, D for the D key. So whenever you play that notes, push those keys to opens up your tone. So it's a really important aspect. A lot of people didn't teach it in the beginning of it. Let's do it right now, okay? So, also the other concept we're looking for this etude number 1 is when you go maybe the second line, it's a little bit high register, which is bassoon natural tendency is lower register, it's really full and nice rich sound, but going up a scale, going not lower and also quieter. So what you have to do is fix your embouchure instead of biting down E, everything corner in, ooh, and relax a little bit embouchure, but nice and tight. And play a really, really rich focus sound instead of there's a big sound difference if you can do that. So not E, ooh. That's a really big concept. All right, so again, practice with metronome, please. This is really important to keep your tempo. You can slow it down and end a little bit, but just a little bit. All right, so talking about etude number 2, this is really hard because A flat minor, which is nobody want to play that. So before you start playing, exercise this one, I happily, suggest you to practice scale first. And then you know the scale really well and then play the music. And then also, I'll suggest you to listen my playing first and sing with it. And then you also practice with your finger while you're singing. So this is really interesting and a great concept to learn music sometime. If you have a music in your head and play, it's easier than you trying to figure out what's going on and then play. So especially this hard music like this, let's practice with sing. You have what you expect. You have to make a phrase and everything first, then play the instrument. And then you find out your bassoon problem. That's what you have to practice. So let's switch around your practice, concept right now. So let's have a music and then practice. All right, the other thing is, like I said, etude number 2 have a really good, nice contrast of the dynamics. So don't forget to read those little information other than notes, all right? And talking about scale and chromatic scales at the end, so we wanna listen to the even nice full sound all the way low to the high. Same thing in etude number 1, don't cramp your embouchure towards up. Going crescendo towards up, and keep your intensity and all the way down. So that way you're not gonna be all of a sudden diminution or anything like that, and nice and rich sound all the way up to the bottom. So let's think about it. Going crescendo, keep your airspeed and